Hello, friends. It is Kendra here with the Prosperous Projector. And I'm really excited today to talk to you about this topic that I have for you around finding your pathway to success. A lot of my conversations, a lot of the things that I talk about, everything really stems towards you stepping into your personal power so that you can create the life, the business, the success that you desire on your terms, right? That is something I'm super passionate about. So before we dive into our conversation today, I do need to let you know a couple of things. Number one, Prosperous Projector Paradigm is open right now for pre-sale. So if this is your first time hearing about this, this is a 12-month embodiment and personal power journey for human design projectors. So if you are a projector in human design and you are looking to really step into the mastery of who you are, you're ready to expand on the inside so that as a result, your life and your business can also expand. If you're looking to understand yourself on a deeper level, to really begin to embody your gifts, your wisdom, your way of showing up in this world, and you're ready to do things the way that you know that you're designed to do them, then this is the journey for you. So during our 12 months together, we're going to dive deep into aligning with your design through deconditioning. And essentially what that means is that we are going to be looking at who you are not, so we can peel those layers away so that you can step more fully into who you are, who God designed you to be and express in this world. We're going to be raising your resiliency. So through this 12-month journey, we're going to be tapping into the resiliency keys. These keys were created by Karen Curry Parker. And what's so beautiful about this is that we are going to go through a journey of integrating human design and the emotional freedom technique, EFT. We're going to be putting those two together and integrating those two together so that you can increase your level of resiliency. We're going to be up-leveling your identity and really closing the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. And so this is for the projector entrepreneur who is ready to change their entire experience, to change how you walk through life, to change how you experience life, and to change how you approach your business and how you show up in your business so that you can really leave the impact and the mark that you're here to leave. So if you want to know more about that, I will leave the link in the comments for you so that you can fill out the application, because it is by application only. I will leave that for you. The second thing that I want to share with you is that I also have space available for my one-to-one mentorship experiences. These are 6 or 12-month experiences where you and I together get to do this work. You have my support. You have me there walking you through really aligning to your design and up-leveling in all areas of your life. So if that is something that you've been craving and looking for, as someone who really understands the nuances of human design, of what it means to be a projector, then that experience is available for you as well. All right, so let's talk about what I want to share with you today. So I named this Facebook Live, Self-Trust is a Pathway to Your Success. So as a projector, our signature theme is success, right? So when we are aligned, when you are operating from your highest self, when you are operating from what is true to you and you're expressing yourself authentically, you feel successful. So as a projector, success is not just about the things that you get, right? What am I getting? It is also about the internal place of how you feel. Do you feel successful? And so what I found is that there's this one core area, this one core challenge that I see come up over and over again that I want to discuss with you today. And so what that is the challenge of not trusting yourself, right? So over your lifetime, you've developed a habit of not trusting yourself. And I believe that this starts in childhood, right? It starts when we're kids and our parents are doing their very best to guide us and to protect us and to help us, become successful adults. We kind of lose somewhere along the way this ability to really trust what we know in ourselves, because we have such powerful external influences that are telling us what needs to happen and what we need to do what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. And so over time, we kind of slowly, our self-trust muscle kind of slowly weakens over time, okay? So we've developed a habit of not trusting ourselves. And we also have a habit of thinking that, so because we don't trust ourselves, we develop this habit of thinking that we need to find the answers outside of ourselves, okay? So that the answer that we're looking for is out there. The answer to the success in our business is out there. The answer to how we are to be a great parent is out there, right? And so we forget that we have amazing wisdom and resources already within us. Now, that doesn't mean, I'm not saying that, that there aren't books or coaches or programs that can help you. What I'm saying is that when we come from a space of tuning into ourselves first and know how to trust ourselves first, we become better equipped at being more discerning as to which books, coaches, programs are really going to help us get to where it is that we want to go, right? So we're coming from a place of personal power, and we're stepping into agreements and programs and books from a space of already knowing where we stand and trusting ourselves and knowing what steps we want to take to get ourselves there. And then we can open ourselves up to say, okay, what's the book I might need to read, or who is the coach that I might need to work with, or what is the program, right? It's a totally different way of approaching developing ourselves when we trust ourselves, okay? So what I find is that, so many times maybe you have this experience, and I see this coming up with my clients sometimes, and I've even had this experience too, where you receive an amazing idea or an inspiration, right? You're like, you get this amazing idea, you get this amazing inspiration, you're like, oh, that is such a great idea, right? You get really excited about it, but then that excitement doesn't last very long because seconds later, you destroy it with self-doubt or worry or how, right? The doubt comes in, the worry comes in, oh, what will people think? And then the dreaded, that question of, well, how do I do this? And when we get into that energy of worrying or doubting or trying to figure out the how, that idea and the inspiration that is just, a little, young idea or inspiration that's just been birthed, it just destroy it. We destroy it, right? Because we're so worried. So what I find is, I've heard my clients say this to me, is that you're so worried about getting it, and you fill in the blank with whatever it is, right? We're so worried about getting it wrong that you begin to stay in this perpetual loop of getting ready to get ready, 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 right? There's this underlying energetic vibration that says, oh, it has to be perfect. I can't go on and do a Facebook Live or do an Instagram Live or do a reel or create the program I want to create because it needs to be perfect. And what we do is we create these internal benchmarks for ourselves that are based upon external benchmarks that we see happening out in the world, okay? And so when you stay in that loop of getting ready to get ready, you're afraid of doing business wrong. You're afraid of parenting wrong. You're afraid of managing your money wrong. You're afraid of saying the wrong things in your content. You're afraid of creating the wrong thing, right? And so if you're in that mindset most of the time, how do you then know what the right thing is for you to do? How do you get to that place of knowing what is right for you when you're focusing on playing not to lose instead of playing to progress? And that is what I want to really encourage you to do. As I don't care if you're a projector in human design, or you're a generator or a manifesting generator, at this point it doesn't matter. What I want to encourage you to do is to play to make progress, making progress. When we play not to lose, what do? We play small. We shrink back. We worry. We question. We get amazing ideas and inspirations, and then we kill them right as soon as they come up with worry or wondering how, okay? And so then what begins to happen is subconsciously you're looking for someone to tell you what to do. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You're looking for the framework. You're looking for the blueprint. You're looking for the step-by-step, the formula. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Right? And I will tell you, when I speak to potential clients, clients, this has happened at least twice in my almost 7 years of business. It's happened twice where someone has said to me, I just want you to tell me what to do. And those two potential clients did not become my client, because I'm not here to tell you what to do, right? I want to help you tap into your truth and find your way and find what works for you and guide you towards finding the action, the belief, the identity, the piece of, the content, the offer that comes from you, right? So I will challenge you on feeling like you need to have someone to tell you what to do, because like I said, I believe that deep down we all know the very first step to take towards our desired outcomes. We know them. We just don't trust ourselves to figure it out along the way. What we want is we want to see the whole entire puzzle piece put together. Give me all the puzzle pieces and then I'll get started. And let me tell you, friends, that is not the way life works. If you are waiting, that's not how business works. If you're waiting to get all the puzzle pieces before you go out there and do your thing, you're going to be sitting around waiting, getting ready to get ready, getting ready to get ready, and getting ready to get ready, getting ready to get ready, and not making the progress that you really desire to make. And then what do? You internalize that, you feel frustrated, you beat yourself up, you're hard on yourself, you continue to doubt yourself even more, you continue to feed the story that says you can't trust yourself, okay? So, or maybe you feel like if you did do what the idea that comes to mind, you have a fear that maybe you won't be able to handle it. Oh, if I do create this course and people are excited about this and they do say yes and they enroll in this, what if I can't handle all these people that are now wanting to take my program, that are now wanting to coach them? So then you believe that you're not capable. And to be really transparent with you, that was a deep belief that I had myself that I didn't even know I had until I started. For me, it came up when I started weight training, when I started going deeper with my physical activity and really focusing on my physical fitness. I recognized that there was this underlying current that said, Kendra, you're not capable of this. You can't handle this. And so when I recognized that and became aware of it, and that subconscious story and belief bubbled up to my consciousness, I was able to do something with it and go, oh my gosh, now I can see this. So really get clear within yourself, is there a part of you that maybe feels like you're not capable? And maybe you feel like you're not capable because you haven't experienced yourself doing that thing yet, right? Or you've tried something and tried this and tried that and you didn't follow through and it didn't work, so then you just keep feeding the story that says you're not capable, right? So now the question that typically comes up at this point when we talk about trusting ourselves is, okay, well, how do I trust myself, Kendra? How do I even get there? How do I do that, right? Again, back to the how. Well, I wanted to share with you a little nugget of wisdom around this. The first step in breaking the habit of not trusting yourself is to first deeply understand yourself. You need to understand yourself. It's to understand the version of programming or conditioning that you're operating from, right? Have you taken the time to just sit down and get quiet, turn off everything around you, turn off the social media, turn off the TV, and just sit with your journal and really think about, okay, what are some of my most common thoughts? What are some stories that I'm carrying with me? What are some beliefs? What do I believe about this? What do I believe about that? What do I believe about business? What do I believe about money? What do I believe I'm actually capable of? And just really being with yourself and getting a clear understanding of what is the programming or conditioning you're operating from. Now, in human design, like when you print your human design chart or your body graph, it will clearly show you, definitely will show you very clearly where your energetic patterns and themes are that aren't supporting you, right? So again, really understanding your human design will support you in this step. You also want to look at, what lens or perspective are you viewing yourself and your life from? Are you still seeing yourself the way that your parents saw you? Are you seeing yourself the way the world tells you are? Are you seeing yourself through the lens of the woman who got fired from her corporate job 5 years ago? Are you seeing yourself through the lens of the woman who's not able to have successful relationships, right? Are you seeing yourself through a disempowered lens? Or are you seeing yourself, your life, your business through an empowered lens? Those are two different ways of showing up and seeing yourself in the world, right? Deeply understanding yourself means knowing and understanding your strengths and your weaknesses. It means understanding your gifts. It means understanding the wisdom that you carry from within you. It's about, understanding how you're designed to show up in this world, right? And this is why I'm so passionate about human design, because it's not, I don't believe human design is like the answer. I believe that it is a way, it is a pathway to help you understand yourself more deeply. And when you can understand yourself more deeply, when you can recognize what your patterns are, when you can begin to rewrite your narrative, when you can understand that, then you can become more discerning about how you are going to show up in your life and in your business, right? Then you can take those ideas, those inspirations that you receive, and you can sit with them and go, okay, is this for me? Is this for me to move forward with? Is the timing right for me to tap into this idea right now, this inspiration right now, right? You then have the discernment to sit with it and flesh it out, and then once you do that, you have an idea of where you want to go, then you can look and say, okay, what resources do I need to help me move this further along? Okay? Trusting yourself is about betting on you. Trusting yourself is about betting on you and taking a leap towards the guidance that you receive from within, and continuously course correcting as you're moving through. So you want to try to get it all right from the very beginning. And the thing is, you're not going to get it right from the very beginning. You're going to learn. You're going to get the feedback, you're going to course correct, you're going to go again. You're going to go out and do the thing. You're going to learn, you're going to experience, you're going to course correct, you're going to do it again. And let me tell you, that is what business and entrepreneurship is about, right? It's literally a game of trial and error. And if you are not able to really ground yourself in who you are and what you stand for and what your values are and understanding yourself, you will see this trial and error game. You'll move through it and you'll identify with the errors as failures. You'll see yourself as a failure instead of seeing yourself as a woman who is learning and growing and evolving, okay? So take this conversation and just sit with what I've said today and think about this for yourself. Where are you not trusting yourself? Where are you not fully trusting yourself? Where are you not trusting yourself to know? Where are you overcommitting, overgiving because you don't quite trust that you can step back and still be successful? Where are you constantly looking outside of yourself for the answer instead of stepping back and doing the work to deconstruct your beliefs, your thoughts, what's happening inside of you so that you can get more clear and then take steps from that place? Okay? When you are stalling and you're in this place of getting ready to get ready, getting ready to get ready, getting ready to get ready, you're doing yourself a disservice, right? Because you're here for something that's bigger than you, but you're in your way, right? There are people out there right now who are looking for what you have. I know you've heard this over and over again. There are people out there in the world that are looking for what you can help them with, but they cannot find you because you are still in that space of getting ready to get ready, getting ready to get ready, right? Success does not require you to be perfect. It doesn't require you to be perfect, okay? And so sometimes you may feel afraid to move on your instincts because you don't see anyone else doing it. Maybe you get a great idea or an inspiration and you want to move forward with it, but then you look around at the world and you're like, no one else is doing this. I don't know if I should do this, right? And you're afraid to take that first step, right? And so you naturally begin to think, okay, well, maybe this isn't the right thing to do because no one else is doing this. Everyone else is saying, do it this way, but I'm feeling called to do it this way. Maybe I'm wrong about this, right? Because you think in your mind, well, if this were a good idea, then more people would be doing it. But what if you are ground zero, this amazing idea or inspiration that has come from you? What if you're meant to blaze the trail for this idea? What if you're meant to be the first to put it out in the world? What if you're meant to be the first person who sees a particular situation from a different perspective? What if that's it? Right? So we really just sit slow down. We really need to slow down and get back in ourselves, understand who we are, understand how we're wired, really sit and be with our ideas and our inspirations. We need to decide to be deliberate creators of our life and business. And when we do that, yes, it takes effort, but the effort is so worth it, right? You're not going to miss what's yours by slowing down and being more deliberate and spending the time to really understand yourself, what makes you tick and what motivates you, what really matters to you. Because one thing what I'll leave you with is that as a projector, yes, we are designed, our signature theme is success, but you have to define what that looks like for you. You have to define what that success looks like. And your idea of success will evolve as you move through different seasons in your life, right? My idea of success before I was married and had kids looked completely different now that I'm married and I have children, right? So you get to define what this looks like for you, but first you have to trust yourself and bet on yourself. All right? All right, friends. So let me know how this lands with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know if you have any questions about this. And remember, Prosperous Projector Paradigm is open right now for pre-sale. It is a 12-month embodiment and personal power journey for projectors who are ready to expand on the inside so that their business and life can expand on the outside. We're going to be talking about things such as deconditioning. We're going to be doing some resiliency by integrating EFT and human design together. We are going to be really looking at shifting your identity and closing that gap between where you are and where you want to be. So I'll leave the link down below for you. And also, if you are looking for more personal one-to-one mentorship with me, I do have spaces available for that as well. All you got to do is book a connection call and we have a conversation to see if it is a right fit for you. Okay? Sending you so much love. Thank you for watching. Share this with anyone you feel needs to hear this message, and I'll talk to you again soon.